So as you mentioned, Iliescu, along with two others, have been officially charged now with crimes against humanity. The charges relate to the bloody revolution that overthrew the communist regime in 1989. Now, Romania was one of the only countries, the only country in the region that experienced a violent revolution. And as you mentioned in the introduction, over 800 people were killed and an estimated 2,100 were wounded. Now, it was a very chaotic period. After the Ceausescus were arrested on December the 22nd, there were 3 days where there was street fighting in the capital and across the country, and there was a lot of uncertainty about who was in charge, about what was happening. Now, Iliescu is accused of using this period, spreading disinformation, using public statements on television to engage in a campaign of diversion, which effectively, led to friendly fire, shootings, contradictory military orders. And the idea being that this was a period where him and some colleagues were kind of cementing their power.
This comes 29 years after the events that we're talking about. Why has it taken so long?
There wasn't a political will to do it before, and you could argue that there isn't a political will to do it now even. But, a lot of people have, for a long time, talked about prosecuting Iliescu and people for the events that happened in the 1989 revolution. A case was opened shortly after 1989, but it ended without indictment in 2009. Now, the case was reopened following a ruling by the European Court of Human Rights in 2016. And since then, there's been a lot of activity, and they have gathered a lot of files, a lot of evidence. And the general prosecutor has described this as an important moment for Romanian justice system, and has described it as fulfilling a debt of honour in history. So there is a sense, at least for the justice side, that there is a need and a desire to get this done. Whether there is still that desire, or there is that desire now on the political side, remains to be seen.
All right, thank you very much. Kit Gillet there, and apologies for the quality of the line at the end there.